everybody. I hit the live button before I had intended to go live, but that's okay. I wanted to come in and talk about the Technique Resource Binder class, and so if you're already signed up for this class or you've heard of it, I'm just going to briefly explain once again what it is and why I'm kind of re-announcing the class. So the Technique Resource Binder class is my solution to the problem of sitting down at your craft room and not knowing what to do, or sitting there for hours with a product or a stamp and thinking, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to get started, I feel overwhelmed. And this is something I think every crafter feels often. And in reality, it takes away from that time that we've set aside to create. It's not being productive in what we're doing, and we're probably feeling quite unsatisfied with the time that we've had. So my solution was to come up with the Technique Resource Binder. And this is an idea of archiving all the techniques that your craft supplies are capable of doing and archiving them in a way that's easy to flip through. So what it looks like, I'm going to show you briefly here. When you sign up for the class, this is the only thing you kind of need is a binder and these protectors. Some people just have the regular page protectors, and then I suggest having the ATC pockets or the baseball card pockets. So what you get in the class is an instructional video on how to do 8 techniques. 2 classes come out per month. And then you get a printable PDF file of all the instructions so you can add them to the back of your cards. So for example, in week 1 or the class 1, we started with stamping techniques. We did 8 basic techniques so that we have them on file. So if we think we're gonna stamp, we know how to do it. Okay, and what you get with this class are the PDF files, video tutorials. It's going to last for 12 months, so it's 1 year. So you have 8 techniques per class times 24. And so you're going to get well over 175 techniques by the time that you're done. And it is just this really cool binder. Now, of course, I realize that, you might not have the same supplies that I do or the same, technique desires as I do. So this class, there we go, my phone went off, sorry. So this class is really just to build up an archive of what your craft room and craft supplies are capable of. So I keep telling the people in the class, if you don't have the supplies for one of the techniques, it's not the end of the world, just don't do it. It might give you an idea of maybe supplies you want to buy in the future, or it might give you an idea that, hey, that's a technique that I'm actually not interested in, so I don't need it in my binder for my craft room. It's your resource. You do what you want with those cards, with those techniques. You print them off how you like, you do them how you like, you do it at your own pace. So even though the class actually started in July, everything is going to be available for as long as my blog is alive, and they'll be accessible to you. So if you have any questions, please pop them in as I'm explaining how this goes. So the class has been going on. It's been amazing. There's discount codes and coupons each month. There have been, we have an amazing Facebook group, but don't worry if you don't have Facebook. There's nothing in the group that I post that you don't get by email or in the classroom itself, so you're not missing out on anything. But we've created such an amazing community. People have been participating like crazy, showing off their artwork, sharing tips and tricks. There's people who have been experimenting with things that I've been showing and have come up with new things. It's been absolutely incredible. It's been an amazing experience so far, so I really hope that you'll join the class. So many people have said they've been inspired to organize their craft rooms more. So many people have decided to start swatching, have been more productive in the classroom or in the craft room. It's just been amazing. So how much does this class cost? So when I was planning the class, I really thought about it. I subscribe to several online classes myself. Some of them come with a video tutorial for over $20, and some of them come, with 10 and they're $100, $200. It's crazy. My class is $50 Canadian, which is about $40 US. For 24 videos, you can do the math on that. It really works out to about $2 Canadian per video. So, it is a really great deal for what you get. But the thing for me was not charge a super high price. I really wanted as many people as possible to have access to this class, to be able to do it and to really get into their crafting and really get started, because I think there's no bigger shame than having a huge supply of crafts or craft supplies and then not being able to use them because you're overwhelmed, or you don't know what to do with them, or you saw a video and you forget where you found it, that kind of thing. Now, why am I re-announcing this here on my channel? Well, the main reason is because before, when you signed up, you used to get invoiced by me, you'd have to pay the invoice and then wait for me to kind of back send all the old classes and everything. Now I've spent 3 full days, like 12-hour days, reconfiguring my blog. You can now purchase it on my blog and it will automatically sign you up, and as soon as you have that, it's going to prompt you to log in and you can log in. For those people who have already signed up, this is for you. Now you can go to my blog, JustineHovey.com. Link is below in the video description. As classroom. So you're gonna have a access classroom button, and it says classroom access. And you can click there and you'll be prompted to log in. I'm going to be sending out the details on how you log in just a moment, so don't worry about that. And you can log in from there. And so now we don't have to worry about things like saving the emails, not losing the emails, all that stuff, because the classroom will be accessible in one spot. So that's really cool. So I'm very excited about that. You're still gonna get an email every time a class comes out. Don't worry, so you'll be reminded. You don't have to go check the classroom. Classes come out on the 1st and the 15th of each month. And as I said, you get all the video tutorials, a PDF download with all the instructions, you get the supply list, you get the Facebook group, one-on-one support with me if you need it. I'm always available if you tag me or email me. And I'm very, very excited that so many people have decided to trust me and join me in this class endeavor, and I'm very excited to have it up and running like a real store. So exciting. All right, well, I just wanted to pop in to give you that quick message. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone. If you have any questions about the class, concerns, issues, whatever, you can email me or put it in the comments below. And be sure to like and share this video if you think someone would be really interested in signing up for this class, especially if you're already a member, because when you join in numbers, you're more motivated to do it. All right, bye. Bye for now.